Well, good morning, afternoon, or night, YouTube. How do you do? It's your fellow Mixed Games, back at it again. So now, I just got back from an armory raid. I'm sorry for the late content. However, I want to teach you a few things because, well, this has actually helped me a lot. Now, I know there is a lot of great gear around. The FAL, the RPK, the VSS Venturis, M4s, HKs, all that stuff, But people are starting to forget this one little tip that can actually save you a lot more money than, burning it all in just one single raid. So, right now, I have a FAL assault rifle. This is basically one of my greatest weapons that I've used in Armory. I currently have a 50-round drum that costs around $8,000. So, many people believe that, hey, this is a 50-round drum. I should probably just take at least like 2 or 3 of them. Which, no, do not do this. Do not do this. This will actually make you lose a lot more money because it's a little too excessive if you think about it. Instead, here's what I want you to bring instead. Now, I want you to bring your average loadout, medicine, painkillers, grenades, all that stuff. Medkits, stems, drinks, painkillers, all that stuff. I want you to bring all of that because whatever your playstyle you play, whatever meds you bring, whatever you can afford, it really matters what to you. But here's a little trick that I want to show you for magazines. Now, do not bring, like I said, don't bring multiple of these mags, like 60-round mags. This is $4,000. You're gonna burn about $12,000 if you bring 3 of these. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to get the highest magazine in the market that has the more storage for your ammo. This one being the 50 drum, all right? And what I want you to do as well, bring 2 of the smallest, or just not the smallest, the more average size. This one being the 20 round. Now here's why. So basically, what you're doing with this gun is you're making it your main weapon. This is the main weapon that you're using, the main loadout. It has this drum. So if you run out, and this drum has a lot of ammo in it, so you're probably not going to worry about running out of ammo inside your gun. However, let's say you're got in a gunfight with 4 people, and you are having like a troublesome time that you run out of ammo for your drum. You have 2 extra mags here that are so cheap that you're also not even worrying about. That way, it's your emergency mag. Because if you get in a gunfight, it's either you kill the other person or the person kills you. And if that doesn't happen, then you're just going to have to resort to your emergency mags. That way you can have a last bit, because both you and the opponent will be on its last knees, last breath, and you're going to have a troublesome time. So do that instead. Now this also goes for a lot different weapons, a variety, like this one, the ACE. So like I said, highest mag is a 75 drum. All right. So you can buy the 75 drum and fill it with all the ammo that you have, the highest ammo, mainly T4. And then, like the same thing with the FAL, you have 2 of these. That way, just in case when this drum runs out of ammo, you have these magazines to help you out. And not only that, this also works for SMGs too. So I know I've seen a lot of people use MP5 drum mags. This one being like this, the 50-round drum. But the problem that I've seen as well is that people are bringing 3 of these or 2 of them, and they cost like $5,000. So you're burning like $15,000 every raid for only a like $11,000 gun. So like I said earlier, take your 50-round drum and have just 2 of these in your chest rig. Just 2 of these as your extra. These are your backup. Of course, these don't really go the same with like sniper rifles. Probably like the shotgun, like the S12, different carbines. I mean, the M16 counts. Certain SMGs, But always want to keep that in mind, because you will burn a lot of money when you're just downright buying so many of these mags. And if you keep buying them, you'll lose so much money. You're gonna get so bad that you're gonna get fucked up. So keep that in mind. Don't bring so many mags, and don't bring an expensive gun like this M4 that costed almost less than $20,000. This gun just has a normal $4,000 stock, and as a matter of fact, a cheaper barrel, like the little starter barrels, you can find these on the market for like $13,000. You kit it out a little bit and you're pretty good to go. This has no recoil. I'll make a video on it later, but yeah, if you can control it easily with the cheapest builds, then you should use it. Just use it, because there really is no point in like kitting out your weapon so much. Like you're just like, hold on. Let's say if I were to make my gun like this, right? I would spend $72,000 for a gun that I don't even need, that you don't even need. So you always want to keep that in mind when you're building your guns. Just find like the cheap stuff, test it out at the training center. Can you control it? Yes. Does it need more? Does it have more accuracy? Yes. And am I able to kill the opponent? And if so, if that's a no, then it's the ammo. And that's the one thing that you want to recognize. That hold on. Arena Breakout is one of those games that it doesn't rely on the gun you're using or the armor that you wear. It matters on the ammo that you use. Because if you're just like going in with my current FAL, but you're using like the tier 3 ammo, I could have been dead. I could not have been holding this FAL, this big backpack, and the RPK. I could have been dead because the ammo that I use would just fail to penetrate the armor that the enemies have. So that's the thing that you want to keep in mind. So overall, one of the largest mags, and 2 of the average mags. 3. Yeah, after editing this, I just realized I said 3 on accident. Oh, I gotta fix that. Don't kit your weapon so much that it doesn't even need to be excessive. Just kit it out a little bit where you can control it easily and it can work well for you. And 3, use the tier 4 ammo in your guns when you're going into lockdown mode. You can bring tier 3 ammo in normal mode because you're probably not gonna face a bunch of people that are fully kitted out. So just keep that in mind. Bring best ammo, don't overspend on guns, and don't overspend on magazines. Buy wisely, and you'll do pretty good. I'll post a new video on my latest armory run later. That way you can learn some tips and tricks, and I'll have some good commentary on it. All right. I hope you have a good day. I hope these tips work out. If you need anything else, the comments is always free. Don't need to. Not forcing you, but just keep that in mind. All right. Have a good day, and good luck out there.